Hello and welcome to another quick update here on Solana. The Solana chart has basically formed this wave 4 that we were watching for today. There was a brief break above initial resistance, which I've now removed from the chart because we don't need it anymore. But it was only a wick, and if we zoom in a little bit, you see that the wick, I think, didn't even close above resistance. As I said, I removed it from the chart now, but the idea was that the price should ideally form another low or two, and it would take a sustained break above resistance in 5 waves to confirm something more bullish. Now, market followed that perspective. Surely, it is very much still possible that this yellow B wave forms a low somewhere, but now the parameters have slightly shifted based on what we're tracking here, based on the latest structure. Resistance has been adjusted for this 4th wave, so it's just nicely filling in the patterns to the downside here, and now we seem to be close to completing the 3rd wave to the downside, and we could get a 4th wave bounce before we get a final low. It still doesn't look like the yellow count, in which a low already formed on the 11th of March. That's what I've been highlighting all along. We only have a 3-wave move up from that low. Therefore, it is not clearly bullish. It can be, but it would require a decisive break above resistance, and we haven't seen that. So what we're now dealing with here is a sharp decline, lots of volatility, obviously. And this could be wave 5 of 3 now. The $112.50 level would be next support. That's the previous swing low from the 11th of March. Below that level, we've got $110 as support. At least this is also a previous swing low from August last year, so that's quite a relevant one. Not irrelevant, but it is a relevant one. And then below that, we've got $102. Now, there is no guarantee that this area will lead to a bounce. I'm watching for it. That's really all we can do until we get a 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down. There is no clear long trade setup. I have to say it again and again. And now the parameters that need to be respected to keep the white scenario alive to the downside, well, that's the resistance zone here, between 127.60 and 130.83. Actually, I can even add the 23.6 retracement at $123.72. So that 5th wave might be nearly done. The 4th wave to the upside should be an ABC structure, so A, B, C, but there is no evidence that it has begun. Main takeaway here is that the focus is on lower prices, or continues to be on lower prices in the short term, as long as the market stays below resistance. And as I said, that's located at $130.83. If we can break above resistance, it would suggest yellow wave B has bottomed. And then we can move higher in wave C towards, and I have to adjust this now based on the latest low, towards $154.79. But that would need to, again, that needs to prove itself. And I mean, this was obviously the reaction to the tariffs. Not entirely sure if we get the entire follow through all the way down to $110 to $102, but at least that's what I'm watching for until the market breaks above resistance. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.